Got some bad news for you. You're fucking done, son. It's over.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to JLerone Presents. I'm your host, JLerone. If you haven't, hit that like button, subscribe, share. Look, we got some interesting news here from Umar, who's been covering Dr. Umar Johnson for the past, I want to say couple of years, maybe even longer. He has some documents showing that Dr. Umar, like everybody's been saying, like we've all known, is lying. FDMG is about to be sold, from what I understand. Looks like they might be selling FDMG because Dr. Umar owes a lot of money. I'm going to show you guys, let y'all listen to what Umar has discovered, and it shows that Umar is like $38,000 in debt with the school, $38,000 past due that he owes to the city when it comes to fines and other things like water, sewage, all these bills that have been gone unpaid for since, I want to say, they say 2016. It dates back to 2016. He hasn't paid any utilities, but according to him, these things have just recently been past due because of his accounts being frozen. Yeah, Dr. Umar is scamming. And just recently, Dr. Umar came out with a video talking about retribution and how the school is going to be opening, and talking about Black August and what he's going to be doing in September. So Dr. Umar knows all this stuff is not going to happen. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this video, man, with Umar. I'll drop his description I'll drop his link in the description below so y'all can go there and watch the whole video that he did on Friday. All right, yeah. So let's go ahead and get into it, man.
All right, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to this impromptu live stream. I normally don't go live Fridays or even on the weekends, but I have some information, very important information to share with you guys today. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning on in. Shout out to the Cook Crush Chat. Cook Crush Chat's undefeated, and I'm going to get right on into it. So there's been so much going on with Umar this whole year, but this right here, I think that this is something that people really need to think about, especially those who still think that Umar is going to be opening up a school. So as we all know, Umar claims that his bank accounts were frozen. He's been having financial struggles for decades now, but he alleges that his bank accounts were frozen. But there's something else here that everyone needs to be aware of. And I want to get right on into it. Here you go. I'm going to read this to you guys. I tried to find the PDF version online. I don't think it's out yet, but I'm going to keep looking for it over the next couple of days, weeks, and if months. This right here is a monition. And this was filed August 5th of 2025, which was 3 days ago. Today's August 8th of 2025. I don't think Umar is aware of this yet. I don't believe Umar is aware that this was posted up there on the door for these abandoned buildings. Not just one side of the street, but both sides of the street. Now, I don't have the screenshots or the documentation for the other side of the street, but this side right here, this is the large building. You know where he showed the vandalism, alleged vandalism? Let me read this to you. There's a case number, N5 N25J-02114. There's also a case number N25J-02115. Okay, so there's two parcels. This is one parcel, and it says right there, you can look, you'll see it there. It says tax parcel number 2602940-028. Okay, that's 610 East 17th Street. That's the large building. But there's another one on the other side of the street. Let me read this to you guys. Munition. Take warning. This is to Umar. To all persons having or claiming to have any title, interest, or lien upon lien upon the within described premises. Take warning that unless the judgment for the taxes or assessments stated herein is paid within 20 days after the date hereof, or within such period of 20 days, evidence of the payment of the taxes or assessments herein claimed shall be filed in the office of the I can't even read that. I think it says probationary, or I don't know if that's an H. I can't tell. Which evidence shall be in the form of, and I can't see that one either.
So he's got 20 days. So he has to the 25th, because this was posted on the 5th of August. So he has to the 25th of August. He has to the 25th of August. Y'all might see some more videos of Umar saying hit the PayPal, because as of Friday, you know, they were supposed to be either finding out if his accounts would be unfrozen, or if not Friday, by Monday. So Friday was yesterday, right? And so, hey, if the account, if it is like he say it is, his account should have been unfrozen, or like I said, it'll probably be Monday. And then again, he might do a video saying that his accounts are still frozen. He want more money. Send it to him. PayPal, because his Apple Pay is frozen as well. Let's keep it moving.
I think it says rescripted bill or duplicate thereof, hearing date prior to the filing of the lien in the office of the I can't read that, bonitary for the Newcastle County. The city of Wilmington may proceed to sell the property. Listen. Did you hear that?
They might sell it.
Can anyone tell what that is? I think it's PRTB. I can't see it, but it's for Newcastle County. The city of Wilmington may proceed to sell the property herein mentioned or described for the purpose of collecting the judgment for the taxes or assessments herein stated. Okay, okay, here it is. Thank you. I don't even know what that is. Prothonotary. So I think it's like a notary, right? Prothonary, something like that. Okay, let me continue. Property address 610 East 17th Street, Wilmington, Delaware, 19802. Tax parcel number, I referred to that earlier, 26029400028. Water and sewer account number 16846, etc. Person in whose name the subject property is assessed, Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey, RBG International Leadership Academy, Inc. Years, taxes. Okay, it doesn't show any taxes owed. Water and sewer charges, December 9th, 2016. Huh? Watch this. And then it says December 30th, 2024 through May 29th. No, I can't tell what that says. May something. I can't tell. Okay. But you guys see that December 19th, 2016. Why would it say December 9th, 2016? Didn't Umar purchase these abandoned buildings in February of 2019? See, there's so much more going on with this. Yeah. There is so much more. Remember, I've been telling people recently how we're just scratching the tip of the iceberg of what we know based upon what we can find online and videos. But there's a lot of stuff, shady stuff that Umar's been doing that's not on the internet, that's not easily found. You guys understand what I'm saying? Hit the one. It says December 19th, 2016. Let me be clear about something. I could pull up the video too, but I just want to stick to this. I may come back tomorrow and do another live stream. He really been trying to get me to go live on the weekend, Umar. I'm going to look at my timeline and I'm going to go to 2016. All right. The Moyer Academy closed in 2015. So what's going on here? Why is Umar on the hook, or his donors, because he ain't got no job, he ain't got no money. Right. Why is Umar on the hook for water and sewer charges starting in December 19th of 2016? Furthermore, let me share something else. See, it's amazing how this works. Someone sent me this yesterday. Let me share something with you, how all this just lines up. Let me do a screen share.
Sounds like Umar took on the debt of the people who owned that building before he got it. That's what it sounds like.
I'm going to share the entire screen. Look at this right here. This is the vacant property list. No, not the vacant property list. This, I can't remember what this was called. I have it. I just got to, I got to go. I should have had this all together. But again, this is impromptu. I apologize. But if you look down here, it says Douglas, Frederick, and Garvey, RBG International Leadership, P.O. Box, blah, 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 Wilmington. Here it is again. But look at the date. You see this? This is 2016. See, Umar has a video in 2017 where he allegedly first sees these buildings. But I'm going to tell you what I think this is what's going on here. Here you go right here. You can see it closer. See right here? See the date? 610 East 17th Street, 611, which is the other side of the street, right? October 3rd, 2016. What's going on here? See, Umar acquired these abandoned buildings when? February of 2019. I'm going to tell you what I think is going on with that. I think that when Umar purchased these trapped bundles in February of 2019, that he took on the bills that had been sitting, that had been unpaid from the years prior. Okay, remember the J. Moyer Academy, they closed down, the buildings sit. I think Umar took on the liability, whatever else was still sitting on these accounts.
That's what it sounds like. That's why he got it at such a cheap price, because those buildings were worth way more than what Umar paid for them.
Said he took on that too. In other words, his donors took on that. That's what I think. And that's why, in my opinion, I don't know this to be a fact, but this is what I believe. That's why it's listed here for 2016, that he's responsible for that, even though he didn't purchase the abandoned buildings until 2019.
That's what it sounds
Let's go back. Let's go back. Water and sewer charges, December 19th, 2016, December 30th, 2024. This is about the middle portion of this paper, this document. Through May, I can't read. I'm sorry, I can't read it. And then it says 2020. Oh, no, that's what it is. Through May 29th, I believe, 2025. Exterior improvement charge for 2021. Vacant registration fee from 2020 to 2025. Civil penalty years for 2020, and the amount of the judgment, taxes is zero because he paid off all the tax. I talked about that before. Water and sewer charges, $1,854.17. Exterior improvement charges, $156. Vacant registration fees, $15,500. What are we doing here?
God damn.
Cookie Crush chat.
15 grand.
What are we doing here? Vacant registration fee, $15,500. Umar's online talking about, last week talking about how his bank accounts are frozen and he needs a couple bucks. $15,500. Civil penalty charges, $300, plus interest and penalties, title search costs. There's that word again. Protho notary. I think I got it right that time. Okay, proto notary fees and sheriff's costs and fees. Principal amount, this is just the principal amount as of clocked in date total $17,810.77. Issued this 8th day of August.
Damn.
2025. This is just one side of the street.
Yeah. So the same, you can say the same will apply
There's
to
more.
the other side, pretty much.
Here's the second page. The Superior Court of the State of Delaware, I apologize, I can't read, it's curved over. City of Wilmington, Principal Corporation of the State of Delaware versus Frederick Douglass, Marcus Garvey, RBG Leadership, International Leadership Academy, Inc. And this is for the parcel 26029400028. This is the large building. He has one of these for the small one too. Writ of monition. The assessment rolls and records of the city of Wilmington show the following. I apologize, I can't see that all that well. That the tax parcel number of the real property, I can't read the rest, Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy, Inc. is 26029400028, which is parcel number. And the water and sewer account number is, they give the account numbers, there's a couple of them, that water and sewer charges assessed and levied against the above referred property are due for the period of time from December 2016. What? December 30th, 2024 through May 29th, 2025, inclusive in the something $1,854.17 plus interest and penalty as of the date of filing this action. That the vacant registration fees assessed and levied against above referenced real property for the years 2020 through 2025 are due in the amount of $15,500, and that charges for exterior improvements done through public expenditure, the public's paying for this, are due for invoices dated between 2023 through 2025 in the amount of $156.60, and that charges for civil penalties issued between 2020 against the above referenced real property are due in the amount of $300, and that the property is owned by Frederick Douglass, Marcus Garvey, RBG International Leadership Academy, Inc., that's Umar Johnson, defendants, whom the above referenced taxes and or assessments are assessed, and I can't see the rest of that, the real property known as 610 East 17th Street, Wilmington, Delaware 19802, and further identified as tax parcel number 26029400028. The city of Wilmington is entitled to recover sums expended by the city of Wilmington for title search costs, proto notary fees, and sheriff's fees. A copy of the bill or bill showing the amount of taxes under assessment due and owing the property against which the assessment for, I can't barely read this, registration fees, emergency exterior improvements, what in the world? Demolition fees.
Damn.
What is demolition fees?
They gonna tear it down.
Water and sewer charges was made and levied and something. Man.
Ooh, Dr. Umar.
I had to take a sip for Umar. Man, he I think he ain't even around right now. He don't even know about this. This is from today, what I'm showing you guys. Okay. It was filed, what was it, on the 5th? It was filed on, August 5th. But what you're seeing right here is from today.
Damn, that was Tuesday, August 5th.
Where are we at?
Wow.
I think we're here. Let me just check. Yeah. Property of the same appear. I'll read this as quickly as possible. I can just barely read some of this. Appears upon the assessment in the records of Wilmington is attached here in Exhibit A and made part thereof. Now therefore, please make a record of this writ of monition on the special judgment docket of the said Superior Court as provided by an act to amend an act entitled an act to provide for the collection of taxes and assessments for the city of Wilmington, being chapter 143, volume, et cetera, and made applicable to the collection of water and sewer rents out of real estate pursuant to Wilmington, et cetera, made applicable to the collection fees. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is the different charges.
This is crazy.
I know you can't see it all that well. Once I have the PDF version of this, we'll go back over it, but I just want to share this with you guys. And this is kind of like an emergency live stream for the Cookie Crush chat. Here's some more. Here's some more. Here's some more. And here's some more. And then if we go back just on this side of the street, Umar owes $17,810.77. I don't know how much he owes over there, but I would think that it would probably be over $25,000, probably altogether, somewhere around there. $25,000. And these are bills that Umar did not pay. Where's all this money go? Let me show you all something else, though. If you go to the Court Connect, this is in Delaware.gov, the Court Connect website. I already did a little bit of research on this, and then we're going to be done. Let me share this screen right quick. See this right here? So if you look up here, this is the case ID that we just looked at in that document, N25J02114.
But yeah, he has a whole bunch of information on this, man. I would say, like I said, I'll drop the link to Lenon Honors page so y'all can go there and watch the rest of it. But a lot of information on Dr. Umar and what he owes. And from what I understand, the buildings are like, it's an EPA violation, right? So those buildings, from what I understand, are not even inhabitable. Like you can't even do work. You know what I'm saying? You're not even supposed to be in those buildings. Like those buildings are not up to code to where you can have classes in those buildings. So those buildings are not, like I said, they're not, the EPA has basically deemed those buildings as toxic. You're not even supposed to be in those buildings. You're not even supposed to be having class in those buildings. So yeah, this is a hot mess. And like Lenon said, Umar might not even be aware of this, right? Even though he just dropped the video about retribution. I want to say it was earlier this week, Monday or Tuesday, when he dropped that video talking about retribution, Black August and all that crap, throwing the finger sign at his haters and detractors and the YouTubian struggle streamers. But yeah, so y'all, let me know what y'all think about this, man, because Dr. Umar, he's found a way to grift, right? He knew that this building was going to be too much. He knew he owed all this stuff, and basically he just found a way to finesse the black community into giving him money, right? Now, he did some upgrades. He painted the mural and did this, got the FDMG sign up there and done some stuff here and there. But for the most part, he was never trying to get this school up and running. Like years ago where he talked about people wouldn't come out and do work for him, but it came to find out that he wasn't trying to pay people to come out and do the work. He wanted them to do it for basically free. Stuff like that, right? So Dr. Umar was never serious about getting the school up and running. But let me know what y'all think, man. Drop some comments down below. Like I said, I hate the fact that he conned a lot of people in the black community, but that's basically what he did, right? By telling y'all what y'all wanted to hear. You know, something that takes this long to get up and running, he was never serious about it. But let me know what y'all think. Drop some comments down below. Like, subscribe, share. It helps the channel grow. JLerone with JLerone presents. You guys, please be good to yourselves. By all means, let's be good to one another. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
bad news for you. You're fucking done, son. It's